Have you ever stopped to consider what's holding you back from achieving your most ambitious dreams? Focusing on oneself is a rare skill in a world where everything is pulling us in 1,000 different ways all the time. It's too easy to get lost in the noise, the chaos, and the demands of others. However, what if I told you that the key to a successful, happy, and full life is to focus on yourself? Stoic philosophy says that we can't wait for actions and answers to come from outside ourselves because we can't control them and they might never happen. You have to take action on your own because you are the only one who can change your life. Focusing on yourself and seeing what happens is not just advice. It's a call to make your life better in real, useful ways. Pay attention to yourself and change your future for the better by following a few steps. You can make sure that your life changes for the better by following these steps. It's time to do something about the problem now that you understand it. Come on. Number 1, do the tough stuff first. This way of thinking says that if you do the hardest jobs first thing in the morning or at the start of your project, you not only finish them faster, but you also feel much more motivated and sure of yourself to handle whatever comes next. If we use this way of thinking to focus on ourselves, we start to see big changes in how we approach our dreams and goals. By setting priorities and tackling the hardest tasks first, we cut down on putting things off and boost our efficiency and productivity. This process not only helps us learn how to better handle our time, but it also teaches us how important it is to be disciplined and dedicated to our own growth. When we face our problems head-on, we build resilience and the ability to adapt, which are two important skills for anyone who wants to be successful in their personal and work life. Our ability to deal with problems is shown by every hard job we complete. This makes us more confident and determined to face future problems. Therefore, doing the hardest things first isn't just a way to get more done. It's also a way of life that pushes us to face our fears and limitations, which leads to personal growth and the realization of our wildest dreams. This is an important step in the process of focusing on oneself, which will help you reach your goals and grow deeply as a person. Number 2, get used to being by yourself. Being able to do this skill not only makes you more emotionally independent, but it also gives you a chance to learn more about yourself and think deeply about your goals and dreams. Being at ease with one's own company means seeing silence as a state of completeness, not as a state of being alone. You can connect with your deepest thoughts, fears, hopes and desires during these quiet times, making it clear what means most to you. This clarity is the first thing you need to do to set goals that are in line with your ideals and goals. Being able to enjoy your own company is also a good way to become more independent. When you feel whole by yourself, your happiness doesn't rest on other people or what they think of you. Being able to take care of yourself is freeing and gives you power over your life. It also makes you less vulnerable to negative influences and more focused on your own goals. Being alone and getting things done can also help with inspiration and new ideas. Without the outside world and the pressure of social expectations, the mind can wander easily, exploring ideas and coming up with creative ways to deal with problems now and in the future. This creativity is important for getting things done and fixing problems. Number 3, be proud of what you've done. By recognizing and celebrating every success, no matter how small, you keep your potential and abilities in mind, which motivates you to keep going on the path to personal fulfillment. Starting with the obvious, celebrating your successes can help you feel better and give you the energy and drive to take on new tasks. Having a positive view of your wins makes you stronger and better able to handle the problems and setbacks that you will inevitably face along the way. Celebrating along the way is what makes the trip worthwhile. not just getting to the end goal. Also, recognizing your own accomplishments boosts your self-esteem and confidence. By praising your progress, you remind yourself that you are valuable and that you can get past problems and reach your goals. Making this happen starts a growth loop where each success boosts confidence, which in turn leads to more successes. When you celebrate, you shouldn't just think about the big wins. You should also value the little steps forward you make every day. It could be as easy as finishing a job you've been putting off, learning something new, or even breaking a bad habit. You should be proud of every step you take toward your goal. Number 4, look for problems to solve. When you face challenges that might seem scary at first, they push you to explore new areas of yourself and the world around you, which can help you find new skills and interests. This growth isn't just about getting new information or skills, it's also about changing your ideas about what you can do, which boosts your self-esteem and confidence. Also, when you push yourself, you make yourself more resilient and flexible. Failures and setbacks are common parts of challenges, and they can be good ways to learn. You become mentally stronger and more flexible by learning how to handle these situations. This makes you better prepared to handle problems in the future. This toughness is important for long-term success because it shows you that the way to your goals is often paved with challenges that can be overcome with determination and a good attitude. Taking on challenges also gives you a sense of purpose and achievement. Each challenge you overcome is a real sign of your growth and hard work. This not only makes you more confident in your skills, but it also gives your journey of personal growth more meaning. Every problem you face stops being a problem and starts being seen as a step toward your dreams and goals. Number 5, make sure you value your time. Protecting your time helps you set clear limits on what is important and what isn't. This makes sure that your actions are in line with your long-term goals. This could mean turning down social plans that aren't necessary, limiting the amount of time you spend on social media, or finding and getting rid of jobs that don't help your personal growth. Planning and getting things in order is one way to protect your time. Making a detailed action plan and setting clear short- and long-term goals helps you stay focused and on track. You can make sure you're building a pattern that fits your values and goals by setting aside specific times for things that help you grow, like continuous learning, exercise, or mindfulness practices. Learning to organize tasks based on how important and how they will affect you is another important way to protect your time. To do this, you have to keep looking at your daily tasks and making changes as needed to make sure you're making good use of your time. Taking care of your time also means setting aside time to rest and get better. Taking care of yourself is important if you want to keep the energy and drive to reach your goals. This can include things like reading, meditating, having a hobby, or just spending time with family and friends. To live a full and happy life, you need to understand how important it is to balance your work and personal life. Number 6, check in with yourself every so often to see how your goals and efforts are going. By giving yourself these regular checks, you can get back in touch with your long-term goals, think about what drives you, and remember why you want to reach your goals. This focus is very important for staying motivated and committed, especially when there are problems or side trips along the way. As a first step, decide how often you will evaluate your progress based on your goals. As you go through these sessions, think about the goals you set for yourself during this time, the steps you are taking to reach those goals, what worked and what could be improved, and are there any new possibilities you hadn't thought of before? It's important to write down your ideas and progress. Try writing down your thoughts so you can see how you've changed over time. Visualizing your success can be very motivating and satisfying, giving you a real sense of having done something well. Finally, Be ready to change your plans and goals based on what you learned in the tests. Being flexible is an important trait because it lets you deal with sudden changes and take advantage of new chances. Remembering that the path is just as important as the end goal will help you keep a balanced view and value each step of your self-development journey. Number 7. Try out new interests and hobbies. By making time to try new things and get involved in interesting activities, you not only add variety to your life, but also open the door to new possibilities and chances. As you pick up new hobbies and interests, they open up new worlds for you. They help you connect with different parts of yourself and learn more about what you can do. Not only do these things make you happy and satisfied right away, but they also keep your mind active, encourage imagination, and make you stronger emotionally. Your self-esteem goes up as you get better at new things and feel more confident about them. This makes you believe in your own skills even more. You can also meet people whose views and life experiences are different from your own by trying new hobbies and interests. This will make your trip of self-discovery even more meaningful. These new links can give you ideas, push you to do better, and even lead to new jobs or business opportunities in the future. Before we move on to number 8 on our list, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. It helps us a lot and costs you nothing. Never miss out on any of our videos about Stoicism and the way you can master your life. Number 8. Learn how to talk to people in your neighborhood. Putting time and effort into improving your communication skills gives you the tools you need to make your thoughts, wants, and limits clear. This includes being able to actively listen, which helps you see things from other people's points of view and make deeper links. Being able to say what you think in a polite and assertive way also encourages open communication and trust, which are important in both personal and business relationships. To master conversation, you also need to learn how to negotiate and solve problems in a healthy way. This means being able to find a middle ground that meets everyone's wants, which is a skill that is necessary for success in every area of life. Good communication also creates chances, whether it's in a professional setting or a social one, because it shows that you are knowledgeable, caring, and able to guide others to reach your dreams and objectives. Clear and effective communication also makes it easier to build support networks, whether you're looking for a guide, want to work together on a project, or just want to talk about your goals. Being able to clearly say what you want to say makes it easier to get what you want. Number 9. Be smart about the people you let affect you. Some of the many places where influences can come from are pop culture, social media, co-workers, friends, and family. There are some of these influences that can inspire and motivate us to follow our dreams, learn new skills, and keep a happy attitude. Some people, on the other hand, can plant doubts and negativity in our minds or try to steer us in ways that are against our values and goals. In order to focus on oneself, one must think carefully about these factors and choose to be around people who help them grow, learn, and be happy. This means putting relationships and material that boost your self-esteem, help you learn more about the world, and support your life goals at the top of your list. It also means limiting or getting rid of sources that are harmful or demotivating. For example, you could spend less time on social media that doesn't help you, or stay away from people and places that don't support your goal for the future. To make smart choices about your influences, you should also surround yourself with mentors, peers, and friends who share your hobbies and can offer support, feedback, and encouragement. These ties that help each other are essential for staying focused, getting through tough times, and succeeding. By picking the people who affect your life, you give yourself the power to actively shape your path and surroundings so they are in line with who you want to be and where you want to go. This choice not only helps you stay focused on your own growth, but it also lets you live a more conscious and genuine life, which leads to a life that you are happy with and proud of. Number 10. Live in a way that is in line with your ideals. Living in line with your ideals is important for anyone who wants to focus on themselves and see progress toward their dreams and goals. As an internal compass, your core values help you make choices, act in ways that are true to who you are, and connect with the people around you. Whether it's honesty, bravery, kindness, imagination, or freedom, they show what you value most in life. When the things you do and decide every day are in line with these values, you feel real, like you have a purpose. Making decisions that are in line with your beliefs about what is right and true, and turning down situations that go against those beliefs, is what it means to live by your values. For example, you might have to say no to chances that look good on the surface, but don't fit with who you are or what you want to achieve in life. To match your values in this way, you need to know yourself and keep thinking about yourself. You have to set aside time to think about who you are, what drives you, and what you want to accomplish. Writing in a journal, meditating, or having deep talks with friends or mentors you trust can help with this process. It gets easier to make choices that are in line with your values as you learn more about them. This helps you create a life that is truly your own. By showing others how to be honest, passionate, and strong, living by your values also has a good effect on those around you. You make people think about their own values and goals. This makes a good effect that can spread and make things better in groups, relationships, and even society as a whole. Also, your beliefs give you a strong base to lean on when things go wrong or challenges arise. They help you keep your mind on what's important and keep you on track with your goals, even when things get tough. To sum up, living in line with your values is not only an important part of growing as a person, but it's also a great way to find motivation, happiness, and effect. By putting what's important to you first, you create the conditions for a life full of real growth and happiness. Number 11. Deal with stress well. To do this, you must first be aware of the signs and situations that make you feel stressed. This can be different for each person and can include physical symptoms like headaches and tense muscles, or mental symptoms like stress and anger. Finding out what makes you stressed is the first step in coming up with your own ways to deal with it. Once you know what causes your stress, you can find ways to deal with it that work for you. Mindfulness and meditation are two techniques that can help center the mind and make you feel calm. Regular exercise is also very helpful because it creates endorphins, which make you feel better and lower your stress. Making sure you get enough sleep and eat a balanced diet are also important for keeping your body and mind ready to face obstacles. Along with your own plans, it's important to know when and how to ask for help. This could mean getting help from family and friends, seeing a counselor, or joining a support group. Sharing your worries and stresses can not only help you feel better, but it can also help you see things in a new way and find new ways to solve problems. When you know how to deal with stress well, you can focus on what's really important: your dreams, goals, and personal growth. This not only makes your daily life better, but it also makes you stronger, so you can handle future difficulties with more ease and confidence. So spending money on ways to deal with stress is like investment in your future and yourself. Number 12. Help other people. Paying attention to yourself doesn't mean ignoring the people around you. In fact, one of the most important parts of growing as a person is being able to have a good effect on the people we meet. Making other people better is a powerful way to create a positive and helpful setting, which in turn helps you make progress and reach your goals. When you work hard to improve your personal, social, or professional skills, other people are naturally motivated to do the same. Sharing what you know, giving helpful comments, supporting others and celebrating their successes are all ways to help everyone grow. This way of doing things not only makes the world a better place, but it also helps you grow by building a network of support and drive. Helping other people get better can also give you a new way to look at your own problems and goals. When you teach, you improve your own skills and information. By helping others, you learn to understand and get along with others. You stay driven by being inspired. This exchange of value not only speeds up your own growth, but it also makes the connections you have with other people stronger and more important. So if you focus on making other people better, you create a place where growth is constant and everyone is pushed to grow and reach their full potential. This makes a culture of happiness, support and greatness, where everyone works to improve the success and health of others. After all, when you invest in the growth of others, you're actually investing in yourself. You'll see your life change for the better, leading to the fulfillment of your own dreams and the dreams of those around you. Enjoyed this one and would like to see more? Click here to watch 12 Habits for Social Attraction. See you there in a second. Be stoic, stay stoic.